Once again, we're back adding another episode onto this sort of series on this channel, which is pretty much just me sitting down and praising certain One Punch Man characters. So far, I've made videos on Genos, Zombie Man, Metal Bat, and Garo, and as you can tell by the totally not sarcastic title, in this video I will be talking about why King is definitely the strongest character in all of One Punch Man, including the main man himself, Saitama. But before we do that, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying what you're seeing so far, and like the video, because why not? It takes like 0 seconds. Trust me, that's true. It takes no time at all to just like the video. But anyway, King, as I've already said, is the strongest character in the One Punch Man universe. Okay, on a serious note, King is not the strongest character in the series. However, he is definitely up there in terms of strength. And I can tell what you're thinking right now. You probably think I'm being sarcastic or something, but I genuinely am being serious. A YouTuber I watch called King of Lightning was streaming and reading a One Punch Man chapter and pointed out that King has the power of causality, as a joke obviously. And when he mentioned this, something just struck me, that this actually isn't a bad theory to have. King may have the power to actually control causality without actually knowing. It's so ridiculous and far-fetched that it actually could be something that King has the control of. If you guys don't know what causality is, pretty much in the simplest way possible, it's just the relation between cause and effect. Also, bear in mind the fact that One Punch Man is a gag series or a parody, whichever you want to call it, which means that anything is plausible. This theory is definitely plausible, if you get what I mean. Because if we're being honest, in the universe of One Punch Man, anything can happen, which is another reason I love the series so much. But on a completely different note, I've heard people that genuinely believe that King does not have a real purpose in the series, which is true to an extent, because I actually believe that King has an impact in the series in his own very unique way. For me personally, if King was not in the series, a good portion of the comedy would just disappear. Saitama, we can all agree, is the main source of comedy relief in the series, along with maybe Genos, due to how overly serious he is. That can be funny at times, but apart from that, the only person from the top of my head that provides comedy relief is King, and in my opinion, he is the funniest character in One Punch Man, which may come as a surprise to a lot of people, because many people think Saitama is the funniest character or the most amusing character, whichever you want to, it doesn't really matter. But for me, I think it's actually King. And if you think it's Saitama, that is completely fine. This kind of thing is completely opinion based. But my point is, King definitely does have a purpose in the series and actually does contribute to fights. At times, he contributes to fights. He has the power to control causality. It's 100% confirmed. Not to mention, King plays games, and yes, I do agree that the games King plays are definitely quite questionable, to say the least, but don't forget, he has a classic arena fighter game, which clearly shows he is still a man of culture. I guess he's a man of culture. I don't know. King is a very weird character. King is possibly also one of the most unfortunate characters in the series. King is always in the right place at the wrong time. Or am I? Wait, does that even make sense? I think it's the wrong place at the right time. I don't know. Tell me in the comments which one it is, because at the moment I just don't know. It always looks like King beats the monsters when in reality he actually just got saved. That's literally the only reason he's rank 7 of the S-Class heroes. On top of this, he earned himself the title of the strongest man in the world and has a signature move called the King Engine, which people believe to be his kind of like battle trigger or battle cry that alarms people that he's about to fight, when in reality it's just his heart beating really fucking fast because he's straight up terrified. It's honestly so unfortunate, which makes it so funny. Child Emperor once used his Okami mask to measure how strong King actually was, and well, it measured King's strength as unmeasurable, which led to all the heroes to believe that he's so quote-unquote strong that the Okami mask couldn't read his power level, which I'm pretty sure was a huge factor in why he's titled as the strongest man on Earth, when I'm pretty sure the reason the Okami mask said his power was unmeasurable is because he's so weak that he doesn't actually have a power level. Long story short, King is just a regular guy that controls causality and nothing special. This idea of King being able to control causality is honestly a good video idea. I'll probably make a video on it because it's genuinely something I find interesting and something I believe is definitely plausible. King is another one of those characters that are in my top 5 favorite characters in One Punch Man. I'm actually wondering if you've been with the channel for a long time and if you've watched like a lot of my videos for a while now, and I know there are a few of you that do that, or well, a few of you that's been with this channel for a long time, then try guess in the comments who my top 5 favorite characters in One Punch Man are. I've pretty much given away like 2 already. I've given away 1 in this video, which is King obviously, and there's literally a video on my channel talking about, you know, my favorite character in One Punch Man. So find it if you're really eager to know my top 5, I guess, or guess my top 5. And just comment down below what you think my top 5 are, because I'm pretty sure no one will like get it right, because my top 5 is quite weird, to be honest. But that's pretty much all I have for this video. If you like the video, then make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you're new with notifications turned on and set to all. And apart from that, I will see you guys in my next video.